Hey guys, it's Trish. This is going to be your new moon in Taurus new moon report, your horoscopes. Okay, so the new moon is going to be in Taurus at 14 degrees on May 4th. It's Saturday. Okay, sorry, my calendar is down here. Okay, so in Hawaii, at Hawaii time, it's going to be at 12:45 in the afternoon. Now, I titled this Safe and Secure. Okay, so the main themes will be sharing is caring, I am loved. It's going to be a physical manifestation or something tangible. It's also about manifestation, manifesting. Manifestation also refers to ghosts. Okay, new appearances, ghost entities, establishment. It's new ways and ideas to making life better and more comfortable. Okay, new traditions, new habits, new habits, new comforts, security, possessions, commitments, marriage, relationships, children, family, home, financial partnerships, work, grounding, healthy choices. It's all new because it's a new moon, right? It's new ground, breaking new ground, towards new stability. Okay, and for some of you guys, new romance. The shadow side, we also have new too. Okay, so the shadow side for this new moon would be new obstinance, new stubbornness, new possessiveness, new possessions in physical and mental and spiritual. Some of you could feel possessed. Okay, some of you could have possessed. Okay, it's also a new enslavement, new entrapment, new traps. It's also a new kind of stubbornness, being stubborn about something, and it's something new. Okay, resisting change. So this is the new resistance. And with the Taurus, not only is it open enemies, so you could have new enemies that come out in the open, or new enemies that appear or show themselves, or the open enemies. Okay, with Taurus, they have a tendency to get involved in violent situations that have to do with love or money. Okay, because of the fact that there is antagonizing of others, or bullying. Okay, so this could be new violent situations in love or money, new antagonists, new bullies, new pushing. Physically, this could affect your throat, your tonsils, the glands in your neck, your larynx. You could be vulnerable to colds, laryngitis, sore throats, and thyroid issues at this time. Okay, so be careful if you're feeling something's weird and wacky. Go get checked out by a Western doctor or holistic doctor, whatever it is you choose, whatever you're more comfortable with. Okay, so the full moon in Taurus, the follow-up for this will be November 12th this year. Okay, and that one's going to be at 19 degrees. The 14 degrees is people, it's like people showing off, or people getting their justice, people being happy with the changes, manifesting something for yourself. Or you're manifesting a new beginning. New establishment, right? In every sense of the word. But you know, when I tell you these themes, it's always physically, spiritually, and mentally, because it can happen on 3 different planes. Pick one. Sometimes people get 2. Sometimes they get a combination of 2, or sometimes they have all 3. You never know. But these are physical manifestations. So like even a ghost, an energy, you'll be able to see them. Okay, enough with the weirdness. Actually, there's never enough weirdness for me. You guys know I am the dark. I am not afraid of the dark. And I will say whatever is on my mind. Okay, so whatever changes that you are making or begin developing now at this new moon will come to a culmination, a fruition, a balance, a harmony, or it will be ending by the full moon in Taurus way ahead in November. This week we enter the 5th month, the 8th universal month. Okay, 5 is about changes, healthy habits, confidence, gifts, and surprises. 8 is about legacy, inheritance, infinity, abundance, and leadership. So May is basically about going with the flow whenever you come to a block in order to maintain your power. Stay in your power no matter what changes come your way. Okay, so the position of the planets. We have Mercury, Venus, and Chiron in Aries. Mercury, we have Sun, the Moon, and Uranus in Taurus. Mars is in Gemini. The North Node is in Cancer. Jupiter is in Sagittarius, and Saturn, South Node, and Pluto are all in Capricorn. Then we have Neptune and Black Moon Lilith, which are both in Pisces. Now, assisting transits, we have the Sun conjunct the new moon in Taurus. Okay, so being stubborn and self-willed, or focusing on the new fill in the blank, everything I mentioned above, or it could be a one-sided personality. The Sun can have the draining effect to where things that are stubborn or deeply rooted can make you unbalanced. Okay, there's some light being shone on your imbalances and your imperfections. Things that are stubborn, or your addictions. Okay, light being shed. Now, we also have Saturn retrograde at 20 degrees, South Node 21 degrees, and Pluto retrograde at 23 degrees. Now, they're all in conjunction in Capricorn, and it's unpredictable. Okay, so, but the thing is, you're going to be able to deal well with this disappointment. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and it's a generational effect. Okay, so there could be some upsets. Taurus is stubborn. They are persistent. And so is that conjunction. Okay, they will, I'll get you, my pretty, is what I heard in my head. I will get you, my pretty. So Jupiter retrograde in Sagittarius. It went retrograde on the 10th, but it's at 24 degrees during this time. It's about internal luck, or feeling lazy, or self-indulgent, spending too much. But it's for me, I see genuine happiness. Okay, then we have the T-square that is effective on the new moon, and it will be effective for a whole week until the 11th, in fact, and that's involving the North Node and the South Node conjunct with Pluto and Saturn. Okay, and then also as Saturn turns retrograde, oh, I'm sorry, that was from the horoscope. Saturn is already retrograde. I did this before the retrograde, that's why. So I have Saturn and Saturn retrograde in the conjunction here. Okay, so anyways, you're going to have to make some kind of decision, okay, that's going to affect your destiny. There's what we call a T-square, but I feel it's like a Mexican standoff. And the exit the exit point is through Venus and Aries at 20 degrees. Okay, so it's your past disappointment is being shed. Where you were headed is also going to. You've run into a stop sign. You've been halted. Okay, you're going to be transforming this into a victory, becoming your own savior, your own hero. Okay, now you could fall in love. You could immediately fall in love, follow your heart, or you could be really sensual in a relationship, or you might not have time for any fools, okay, because people they must be presentable and intelligent. And at that time, you could, like I said, you can either shrink back, or you can move forward. Shrinking back would be selfish and demanding, okay, and being too restless and flirty to be able to settle down, running, blowing, what was I going to say, blowing this newsstand? I don't know, blowing this nose. Why the hell did that? Okay, well, I'm channeling, so shit will come out of my mouth. Excuse the extras. It might be relevant to somebody watching or or not. Could be somebody that hasn't watched this yet that's going to watch this video next year when it comes up in my Facebook feed 1 year ago. Who knows? Okay. For the rest of you, this is going to be a nice one. Following your heart and being more central in relationships. Being demonstrative, enthusiastic, surprising people with gifts, being sentimental, and like I said, the other selfish, demanding, and aggressive, not wanting to settle down or being locked into a commitment. Okay, they look at it as a lock, as a restriction. Saturday, we have the new moon in Taurus. This is a time to brainstorm some ideas to secure your securities, okay? How can you make life more comfortable? How can you feel more at home wherever you go? At home, at work, or out in public, you will be concerned with practical matters of all kinds and all manners of material security. It could be time to discuss fixing up the home in order to go home or to feel at home. Your imagination is powerful at this time, okay? And it may prompt you to spend your energy on creating something beautiful. There's a lot of creation energy here. Blossoming, bloom, full bloom. Even if you're just going to go rearrange the furniture, okay, this is going to have a grounding effect, and you are needing it with the sun shining on and pointing to where you've been stubborn, or you're going to need it to, or where the sun's been focusing on your stubborn, deep-rooted habits, addictions, obsessions, and compulsions. Okay, you will have a choice to make. Will you transform the pain from the past into a victory, or will you resist destiny's call for change? There is no time for fools. You must follow your heart. Otherwise, your selfish and demanding ways will get you all the alone time that you need. Now, that is directly from my weekly horoscopes. That's what I quoted. So the numbers are extraordinary. We have, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 1, 2. We've got 2 5s. So that's change, surprises, gifts, confidence, boundaries, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 20s. So this is about complete clarity on both partners' parts, or this could be a multitude of new partnerships that are forming, and these are justified, and you will be singing the praises of, oh my God, look what I just got a break. Oh, I didn't even see that. There's 4 5s. 4 5s and 4 4. Wow, there's a huge change. So there's definitely something manifesting into the physical world that you manifested yourself, okay, through being authentic, through surrendering, coming from a higher perspective. Everything's going to suddenly come together, and expect a miracle. Your wishes might just come true. Okay. The thing about Taurus is when the moon is in Taurus, it is exalted, meaning it steadies and strengthens. This is a very positive energy. Okay. It's trustworthy, determined, warm, heated, sensually heated, affectionate, artistic, introverted, patient, grounded, practical, persistent, sensual, concentration. It effectively deals with problems. Tauruses are quiet and reflective and resourceful, okay? And they're very, very intimate, and security can be heightened by sharing your home with loved ones right now. And you also only want true love. There's no other option. We don't want no fake shit, okay? Give me the reals. Give me the feels. Okay. This is the second house of material security. Okay, so Taurus, the second house is about money and possessions, your values, work, daily routines, environment, safety, security, your sexual prowess and sensuality. It's your attitude towards food, your self-worth, your generosity, your greed, your vulnerability, and how you share, okay? How you care. Taurus is ruled by Venus, as is Libra, and we just had that full moon in Libra, so these themes of love and children and contracts and promises and partnership have been continuing for quite a while. They're being reshaped. Okay, so ruled by Venus, and currently, which is currently in Aries at 17 degrees, meaning wishes coming true, going after what you want and getting it. I didn't even see that, but whew, wow, awesome. Okay, Venus is attraction, sensuality, values, love, romance, pleasure. It's also weakness, shallowness, but overall, it's beauty, Okay, and Aries is about energy, fighting spirit, trailblazing, assertive, pioneering, impatient, aggressive, leadership skills, courage. It's being decisive, being bold, enthusiastic, and impulsive. Okay, it's going after what you want, following your heart, love at first sight, just strong sensuality, and feeling complete in your relationships. Okay, not just physicality too, but up here, the tangible things, the things that people show you. If the rapper's looking sloppy, that's a no-go. Friends, giving presents, giving and receiving. So at this time, you are open to receiving. And you also like to give. So there's this reciprocity, give and take going on here, a flow. You can be easily touched at this time emotionally and physically, even spiritually. Okay. You can blow up the expectations of others if you don't feel like settling down. See, the key word here is settle. If you feel like you're settling, don't frickin' do it, okay? Aries, this is going to be in your 12th house of self-undoing, secret sorrows, secret dreams, endings, closure, and healing. Imagine, you're going to have imagination. Oh, and spirituality, excuse me. You're going to have imagination and intensity. For you guys, eruptions of the subconscious, unconscious, could bring both troubles and personal revelations. Aha. So you may want to be careful not to let the cat out of the bag, okay? If you have a secret, be very discreet. Don't watch what you say. Think first before you talk, because you may give away a surprise, or you may tell somebody more than you're supposed to tell them, okay? There's something new going on, some kind of new deal that's being done in secret, and it needs to get done, and it needs to get done now. You're not necessarily telling people about it, and it's not necessarily something justifiable, okay? So make sure that you wait for all the information to come out before you take sides, okay? Even if you feel like you're going to have the edge on something, because, well, you know, you are to come from a place of integrity. So you can't be doing secret plots against people. It will just backfire on you. Taurus, this is going to be in your 1st house of self, personality, self-expression, first impression, beginnings, your attitude. What the hell? Hold on, guys. Okay, somehow I was missing an entire section. I just went and filled it in. Now, I think I told you guys last week that there were some transits that appear to be working like Mercury retrograde. So there is miscommunication, and there's a lot of like hacking and weird things going on the internet. The channeled reading that I posted was like 50 minutes long, and it posted at an hour and a half, and I was like, what the hell? So when I posted it, it slapped on, added another video to it. So if you guys wanted to watch that, but you're daunted by like, damn, an hour and a half, what the hell? It's only 50 minutes long. I don't know. That's all I can say, is there's a lot of strange things happening. But so anyways, I made a mistake in the very beginning. I can't remember what I said Aries would have, but they had physical strength, fiery exuberance, ability to win popularity. Right before I went in and talked about their horoscopes, okay, I had that wrong, and I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Okay, so for Taurus, this is going to be in your 1st house of self, personality, self-expression, first impression, beginnings, and your attitude. You are going to have remarkable endurance. This is personal beginnings. You're going to be in the spotlight, okay? You're going to be stepping up and being confident in whatever you're doing, and whatever it is, it's a new high-profile situation. You're being watched. Okay, so maximize any opportunity dropped in your lap, as you will want to look at your behaviors and your performance. If you're tired, make sure you get all the rest that you need. Gemini, this is going to be in your 2nd house of material security, money and possessions, values, work, daily routines and environment. You're going to have firm resolve, okay, and practical money-making skills. For a day or so, you're going to have a lot of pressure to grant or fund a whole bunch of new projects or to put money towards situations that require investment, okay? It's all now, but it's all urgent, okay? Don't be impulsive. Think first. If you invest wisely, it will bring you a good return in the next couple of weeks, but watch your spending. Also, too, if you do get an opportunity to get something done that involves money, you got to do it now, because you're going to have like a quick opportunity. So strike now or miss it. Cancer, this is going to be in your third house of communications, intellectual ability, siblings, friends, neighbors, and community. You're going to have personal magnetism, strength, and perseverance of creative imagination. For you, it's go time, okay? Your phone could be ringing off the hook. People are messaging you. People are coming to see you. They're wanting to talk to you. You've got to take trips. You got to go here. You got to go there. Running all kinds of errands, trying to get yourself some work. It's like you're marketing yourself. There's new ideas and propositions and offers that need you to decide. It's going to be a challenge, okay? Make wise choices. Don't obsess. Decide and move on. You could also be picking up a new vibe tribe at this time where you're meeting people who have a lot of things in common with you, or have a majority of things in common with you. Leo, this is going to be in your fourth house of home, early and later emotional security, family, roots. You're going to have physical strength, fiery exuberance, and the ability to win popularity with the public. Now, at home, both of you guys might be doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection, so it could be very tense. Somebody needs space. You could both need space, okay? You're going to be feeling creative. You're going to be wanting to rearrange your home and organize everything. It's a good time to start some home-related projects, okay? Put that energy into your home and try your best to be vulnerable, okay? If you have an issue with somebody, tell them, but do it with kindness and compassion. Don't make sure that you're clear and not understood. This will help you guys bond better, okay? You want to feel at home with someone, and you also can't keep still. Virgo, this is going to be in your fifth house of sex and creativity, enjoyment of life, resources, play, self-expression. You're going to have remarkable endurance, okay? At this time, you have the universal thumbs up to go to a party or give one. Make a party. You're going to have extra fun at this time. You could be playing with children or playing like a child. Just be spontaneous, okay? Something could have you feeling inspired. It's a good time to engage but not be a designated driver, both literally and figuratively, so you can be safely irresponsible, okay? Get that, the buddy system. Get that measure of protection in there. Libra, this is going to be in your sixth house of service and health, responsibility, and organization. You're going to have firm resolve, practical money-making skills, just like the rest of the air signs. Okay, strength. You're going to have strength and intense resourcefulness, okay? You're going to be interested in a wide variety of things, but also you need to be checking on your health, okay? If your blood pressure is not elevated, you're in pretty good shape, okay? Anything you do, you want to do it in moderation. You don't want to overdo it because you'll pay for it later. And you might actually be thinking about starting something new, like health habit-wise, like maybe jogging or exercising or meditating or something different to get out there and actively physically work your body. But make sure, as with any diet or exercise regimens, that you do your research. Make sure that it's reasonable and that is something that you can stick with, because it will benefit you in the long run. And same with your workplace. We'll be cleaning house and starting fresh. Don't overexert yourself. Scorpio, this is going to be in your seventh house of marriage and partnership, relationships, and sharing. You have personal magnetism, strength, and perseverance of creative imagination. You're going to be finding a new partner or turning over a new leaf with an old one. There could be a flood of emotional intensity, and this could change the direction of the partnership or relationship. Although it's overstated or constantly repeated, I love you, I love you, I love you, the message is sincere, okay? They just want you to hear them. Oh, spit. Breakthroughs can occur right now, achieving a closer bond. Sagittarius, this is going to be in your 8th house of death and regeneration, ability to deal with life, intimacy, sex, bonding, shared property, and resources. You are going to have physical strength, fiery exuberance, and the ability to win popularity with the public. You are also turning over a new leaf, and you're going to be reworking and refurbishing things, renovating, updating, upgrading what you have. Preserve what you already have, the things that you want to keep. Watch out for overspending, especially on the self. Take what you need, but no more. It's not a good time to overindulge. Capricorn, this is going to be in your 9th house of mental exploration, long distance travel, excuse me, philosophical beliefs, study, higher learning, ethics, and moods. You are going to have remarkable endurance. It is a great time for planning and ideas, and it's also a great time for a perspective shift. Nice. Establishing a map, okay, and then adding and connecting the dots to it later. This is an instruction manual that you are writing. You could also have some kind of new publishing effort. You have to write something, okay? There's going to be pressure to produce. Avoid hasty commitments. You need to think first, okay? And everything you're doing, be thoughtful, deliberate, and measured in your efforts. And through temptation and discouragement of efforts, okay? So don't let anything distract you off your course, off your path. Don't let anything get in the way of your destiny, including yourself. Aquarius, this is going to be in your 10th house of career and public standing, personal status, goals, fame, success, achievement, public image. You're going to have firm resolve and practical money-making skills. There's something new and some kind of project, I think, that you're going to be intense. You're going to be feeling the pressure to get something done or to do this. There's a lot of action, like a chicken running around with its head cut off, okay? It'll be hard to keep track of things, so make sure you have like a notepad close by to write things down, you know, day planner, because you don't want to forget details at this time. And you're also wanting to be honestly represented in your personal life. You want people to see who you truly are, okay? And in terms of what you do for a living, your professional status, your professional practice, you also want people to know what it is you do, because you are proud of the quality of your work. You could also be taking another look at your resume, okay? If you reword just a few things, you might attract a little bit more attention. Pisces, this is going to be in your 11th house of hopes, wishes, friends, social life, groups, and society. You are going to have personal magnetism, strength, and perseverance, and creative imagination. Now, with your friends, the feelings could be running high right now, okay? It could be a little intense. They could be fighting, or they could be really emotional, crying, or just really, really loving, okay? There's an intensity that's available right now that can renew the love and passion that first fueled your relationships. It can be worth risking upset to say exactly what's on your mind and share it with those that matter the most. Because there's so much shit going on right now, you can pretty much say something and they're not going to hold it against you. You can, wear your heart on your sleeve without worrying about what happens next. The same ability to be vulnerable will also aid you into making a new connection. Could be a new job, or you could be getting into a new company that you hadn't thought of before, or you didn't give a thought to before, something you didn't care about before. Okay, if you disarm somebody with your honesty, you can make valuable allies in the most unexpected places, okay? That is your horoscope for the new moon in Taurus. And I think, what is today? Today is Thursday, May 2nd, as I'm filming this. Oh, and it's 4:20. Okay, so I will be filming the horoscope tomorrow. I am working on finishing that up for next week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.